Just one. I just need this one. Trust me. The left
Forget, I
hook.
only need one too.
Okay.
Forget that too.
That's fine. All right, then we both got it. We both got it.
Like, come on, bro.
I can't hear you.
Imagine two of boxing's hardest hitters standing face to face, with neither willing to give an inch. That's exactly the situation when unbeaten knockout sensation Gervonta "Tank" Davis and fast-rising Olympic talent Keyshawn Davis appeared together at a press event that was originally meant to build excitement for a possible future fight. But instead of a routine promotional appearance, the event quickly took an unexpected turn. Rather than a calm media session, the atmosphere became increasingly intense. The tension between the two fighters was obvious from the moment they stepped onto the stage, and it didn't take long for everyone in attendance to realize this was far more than standard fight promotion. Their body language, expressions, and interaction suggested there was genuine hostility behind the cameras, leaving fans and reporters locked in on every moment. Very few people expected the press conference to develop the way it did. Let's take a closer look at how everything unfolded. From the very beginning, it was clear the event had all the ingredients for controversy. Gervonta "Tank" Davis entered the venue with the confidence of an undefeated champion whose explosive knockout victories and high-profile performances have made him one of the biggest attractions in boxing. His presence immediately commanded attention as he took his place on stage.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
What up, though? Mine's good, man.
Keyshawn Davis and Gervonta Davis both entered the event with something to prove. For Gervonta, the occasion was more than just promoting a potential fight. It was an opportunity to respond to those who have questioned his place at the top of the division. He viewed the moment as a chance to reaffirm his position among the lightweight elite and remind the boxing world why he believes he remains the division's leading name.
Davis Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combination.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah.
Ooh. It's a harder puncher.
And, oof.
For Keyshawn Davis, the event represented a chance to prove he belongs among boxing's elite. It was an opportunity to demonstrate that he has moved beyond the label of a rising prospect and is ready to test himself against the biggest stars in the sport. By embracing the spotlight, Davis aimed to show that he has the ability and confidence to compete with the top names in the division.
The big one to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do a left side, right side, he can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today.
Like I said, once again, I'm talking to you, the great Roy George, just correct me if I'm wrong. From his last 4 fights, I think he's gotten better at setting up punches.
The friction between the two fighters extended far beyond their skills inside the ring or their game plans for a potential matchup. In the weeks leading up to the event, they had been trading sharp remarks and personal jabs across social media, creating growing anticipation among fans. While many expected some verbal back and forth, very few predicted just how quickly the situation would escalate. Keyshawn stepped onto the stage with the confidence of a challenger eager to make a lasting impression, while Gervonta projected the composure and assurance of an undefeated champion. Initially, the press conference unfolded like any typical fight promotion, with discussion centered on training camps, preparation, and expectations for the contest. That routine atmosphere changed in an instant. The tone shifted dramatically when Keyshawn publicly referenced Gervonta's previous controversies and legal matters, transforming what had begun as a standard media event into a far more heated and confrontational exchange.
I prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short ain't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And you know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro.
Gervonta had no intention of letting those comments pass without a response. He fired back with strong words of his own, meeting Keyshawn's energy and standing his ground throughout the exchange. As both fighters continued trading verbal shots, the tension kept rising until the confrontation escalated into a brief physical shove. Scenes like this are not entirely new for Tank, who has been involved in public confrontations on previous occasions. With emotions running high, what started as a war of words quickly appeared to be heading well beyond the boundaries of a routine pre-fight stare-down.
Hey,
Security personnel had been monitoring the situation from the start, but as emotions intensified, keeping the fighters apart became increasingly difficult. Keyshawn stepped forward with purpose, and Gervonta immediately matched his aggression. Chairs shifted, tables shook, and in a matter of seconds, the verbal confrontation escalated into physical contact. The heated exchange rapidly turned into a full-blown altercation as both fighters charged toward each other. Security officers rushed in to break them apart, while members of each camp joined the scene in an effort to restore order. With cameras recording every second, the stage quickly descended into complete chaos.
Posted those messages about me sparring. I'm really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm going to make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude. Little dwarf.
Long before Gervonta Davis and Keyshawn Davis stood across from each other at the press conference, tension between them had already been escalating. Their rivalry began gaining attention through a series of exchanges on social media, where Keyshawn accused Tank of steering clear of the toughest challenges and protecting his unbeaten record by choosing opponents he believed were less dangerous. Those public remarks only intensified the growing feud. As the days passed, the back and forth continued, building even more anticipation and setting the stage for the hostile encounter that eventually unfolded at the press conference.
Fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He made shit look good. He made shit look better than what it...
In public appearances, Gervonta brushed aside the criticism and acted as though the comments had no effect on him. Even so, it appeared the constant jabs had begun to wear on him behind the scenes. By the time both fighters met at the press conference, the event had evolved into far more than a routine promotion for a possible fight. For Tank, it became an opportunity to make a statement of his own. What followed unfolded in a way that few people inside the venue anticipated, leaving those in attendance surprised by how quickly the situation escalated.
He come with, he can't do all them shenanigans and all that he be doing with other people. He can't do that with me.
But I'm just saying, Key, listen.
The explosive confrontation at the press conference may have been just the first chapter of this growing rivalry. With Gervonta "Tank" Davis known for his fiery personality and the tension between the two fighters already reaching a peak, many expect the intensity surrounding a potential matchup to continue building in the weeks ahead. But if the emotions displayed during the media event are any indication, the build-up to a possible fight could be every bit as intense as the action fans would expect inside the ring once the opening bell sounds. The press conference showed that this rivalry has become about much more than promotion, setting the stage for even greater anticipation moving forward.
Davis, bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shavers was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had an overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of competition.
Yeah,
He's doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a
For Keyshawn, the confrontation was a reminder of the challenges that come with facing one of boxing's biggest stars. He arrived at the event with complete confidence, but what unfolded suggested there is still a gap to close before reaching Gervonta "Tank" Davis's position in the sport. More than just a comparison of boxing skills, the moment underscored the value of experience, poise under pressure, and the commanding presence that often comes from competing at the highest level for years.
I beat Tank too, as well. Only time I see him come out fast, it's on the cruise. I know boxing, and also I know myself, so.
With tensions continuing to rise, the clearest way to resolve the rivalry would be for Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Keyshawn Davis to meet inside the ring. Interest in the potential matchup has been building for some time, and the heated press conference has only fueled even greater excitement among boxing fans. At AS, the rivalry grows more intense and emotions remain high. Anticipation for the fight continues to increase. Many fans now want to see both men put the talk behind them and determine the outcome where it truly counts, under the bright lights on fight night.
Watch it, but I saw it was an early knockout. You know, he come out sharp and put the man to sleep. You know, so you know he is next up. He's going to be a great fighter.
He's calling for Tank. Now,
he beats Tank.
Yeah, you think so?
Keyshawn Davis beats Tank, in my opinion. I believe to give him a good ass spank.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has previously indicated that 2025 could be the final year of his professional boxing career. If he follows through with that plan, every move from this point forward becomes even more meaningful. Each appearance in the ring offers another chance to protect his unbeaten record while adding to the legacy he aims to leave as one of the sport's most successful and respected champions.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
That is one reason a potential fight with Keyshawn Davis could present a difficult challenge for Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Keyshawn brings youth, hunger, and a high level of talent, along with the skills needed to test even the division's best fighters. If the matchup were to happen, it would represent a genuine challenge, as many believe Keyshawn possesses the ability to push Tank to his limits and potentially hand him the first defeat of his professional career.
Keyshawn ready based on his performance to take on Tank Davis, and how does that fight play out?
I feel like Keyshawn is ready to take on a guy like Tank. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing. I always told Keyshawn since a young kid he can fight. I just don't like the simple fact that he's running on media and not keeping a buck, saying that he was beating me up and Shakur had to like rile me up to spar him. Because this make no sense. Shakur is a better boxer than Keyshawn. And if I'm in there doing millions of rounds with Shakur, what makes you think that Shakur has to hype me up to spar Keyshawn. Like but it is what it is. You gotta hype yourself up. You gotta build yourself. I don't really try to pay too much mind to that, but like I said, Keyshawn is a great fighter. I always thought Keyshawn was a great fighter.
Another factor that makes this potential showdown even more interesting is Gervonta Davis's own opinion of Keyshawn Davis. Tank has openly recognized Keyshawn's abilities, describing him as a highly skilled fighter and even indicating that he considers him a tougher competitor than Shakur. Praise of that nature from an accomplished champion like Gervonta adds another layer of anticipation, making the possibility of this matchup even more compelling for boxing fans.
What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
Y'all
might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. He don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only win in basketball and football. That shit don't win in boxing.
Tank has openly questioned Shakur's power and aggression, suggesting that Keyshawn's speed, hunger, and knockout potential make him a bigger threat.
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. Go look at his fights.
So you feel like that's
him on game. Right?
Tank has also shared his reservations about Shakur's fighting style, pointing to what he believes is a lack of punching power and offensive urgency. From Gervonta's perspective, Keyshawn's combination of hand speed, relentless mindset, and ability to inflict damage makes him the more dangerous opponent and, in his opinion, the tougher challenge inside the ring.
Wait, when you think about the fighters who are fighting now, can you give me your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight? Who you would put where?
As of right now, the two guys, the biggest puncher, I feel at the 135 will probably be Gervonta Tank Davis. But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevenson.
What is it about him? Because I know you have a lot of good attributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills. Pernell Whitaker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was, very exciting, very tough, and he fought everybody. Shakur is trying to do the same thing. He want to fight the best they got out there. I believe his contract is coming to an end, so hopefully we can come together and I can take him to that next.
The debate becomes even more interesting when considering Shakur Stevenson's standing in the division. Many fans and boxing figures already regard him as one of the lightweight division's elite competitors. Support from respected names, such as Floyd Mayweather, has further strengthened that reputation, reinforcing the belief that Shakur belongs among the top fighters in the weight class.
Thoughts on that type of performance as a rising star in boxing?
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That's what was my thought. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man. Keyshawn shows. Look, this is what I've been waiting on from Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill was on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure. Behind this crowd, man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. All that weight on his back, bro, he put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His brothers, his sister singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sister had a car crash too prior to today too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man, and he was able to manage all of this, man.
The suggestion that Keyshawn could present an even tougher test has added another layer of excitement to the discussion. It's a viewpoint that has drawn significant attention throughout the boxing world and sparked plenty of debate among fans. Many respected voices within the sport have expressed confidence in Keyshawn's abilities, reflecting the growing level of recognition and respect he has earned as he continues to establish himself among boxing's top contenders.
Legacy.
You are good. You are real good. But
Yeah.
there's levels to this game, Keyshawn.
Okay, we gonna talk about levels. Okay, just know it's
The truth is that a single challenging performance inside the ring can quickly reshape public perception of a fighter's career. With retirement potentially on the horizon, taking on a dangerous opponent like Keyshawn Davis at this point would represent a significant decision for Gervonta "Tank" Davis. This wouldn't be viewed as just another appearance on his schedule. Instead, it would be a high-stakes matchup with the potential to influence the unbeaten legacy Tank has spent years building. Every outcome would carry added importance as he looks to close out his career while protecting the reputation he has established as one of boxing's top champions.
Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there.
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Keyshawn brings together explosive speed, impressive power, and a versatile style that can be difficult to anticipate. Those qualities make him a legitimate threat inside the ring and provide the kind of skill set capable of pushing Gervonta "Tank" Davis in ways that only a handful of opponents have managed throughout his career.
I don't need you, bro. If you want to fight me, send me a contract, but if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude, little dwarf.
At just 24 years of age, Keyshawn Davis has already established himself as one of boxing's most promising contenders. His self-belief, determination, and willingness to pursue the toughest opponents demonstrate his commitment to testing himself against the division's biggest names. With that mindset, Keyshawn continues to make it clear that his goal is to earn a place among the sport's elite competitors.
Floyd fucked with DB3. Not gonna lie to you. Like, he came up and asked about me first. And he was like, yeah, I see your two brothers going crazy too. Ain't your youngest one going to the Olympics? Like, what's his name? Keon. Like, your other one's signed with you with top rank too. Like, he loved us as a group.
So he already knew you, like, prior? Like, you didn't even have to explain, yo,
You feel me?
That's
Like,
what's up.
of course he knew me, but he also knew my two other brothers as well. So I'm like, damn, Floyd paying attention. Like, he really fuck with us. Maybe because we carry ourselves as a family and we just so strong with that. Or maybe because we just can fucking fight too. You know what I'm saying? He never really went into details on how he knew us. But when he did that shit at his gym, he told me that, I'm like, damn, like, he different. I text Floyd the other day, like, Floyd, he like, man, anytime, family, just let me know. I can call Floyd right now, he fuck around and answer, you know what I mean? So, Floyd's a real nigga.
Floyd Mayweather has publicly expressed support for Keyshawn Davis, adding even more attention to an already talked about rivalry. An endorsement from one of boxing's most accomplished figures has increased interest in a potential matchup, giving fans another reason to closely follow how the situation develops. With Mayweather backing Keyshawn, the anticipation surrounding this possible showdown has continued to build. Floyd's involvement appears to go beyond simply giving guidance. He has been seen working with Keyshawn in the gym, helping him prepare for what could become the biggest opportunity of his career. Given Floyd's long history with Gervonta "Tank" Davis, this connection adds an extra layer of significance and makes the relationship feel more complicated than just a trainer and fighter partnership.
He was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team, because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 24 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket.
The dynamic between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta "Tank" Davis eventually grew into something far more complex than a typical boxing partnership. What began as a close mentor and protege relationship gradually changed as Tank sought greater independence from Floyd's influence. As his career progressed, he became increasingly determined to build his own legacy and show that his success was the result of his own path rather than simply following in the footsteps of his former mentor.
To do that. A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me. And
Yeah.
I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of it.
Deal, he don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
This
it.
exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Tank's decision to carve out his own career path was driven by a desire for independence and the freedom to make his own choices. However, Floyd Mayweather reportedly viewed that decision from a very different perspective. While Tank saw it as a natural step in his growth as both a fighter and a professional, Floyd appeared to interpret the move as a sign that his guidance and support were no longer being valued, creating tension in what had once been a close working relationship.
That's how he feels. If he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset.
I mean,
I'm not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
The dynamic became even more interesting when Floyd Mayweather started working alongside fighters who could eventually threaten Gervonta "Tank" Davis's position in the sport. With Keyshawn Davis now becoming part of that picture, the storyline has gained another layer, making the potential rivalry even more compelling. For Tank, a fight with Keyshawn would carry significance far beyond a routine title defense or high-profile matchup. A loss would not only end the unbeaten record he has worked so hard to protect, but it could also be viewed as a defining moment in the long-running tension between him and Floyd. As Gervonta continues to pursue the goal of finishing his career on top, avoiding a setback in a fight of this magnitude would be extremely important. That concludes today's video. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest boxing coverage. We'd also love to hear your opinion. Do you think Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Keyshawn Davis will eventually meet in the ring? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.